Hey, we are live. I hope this is coming into. Um, Hang on a second. Hang on. All right. We are going live right now. Hang on a second here. We got a 2 minute delay on this. All right, here we are. Here we are. Now you don't have it.
Much. A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the three key nuclear facilities in the Iranian
Hello. Okay, you
regime:
can hear me.
Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of
Presidential
Iran's
address to the nation.
nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
Yes.
Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East,
Bully the
must
Middle
now
East.
make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East
Hey, y'all, how you
around the
doing?
world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many
Love
were
you,
killed
Elizabeth.
by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I
Qasem
decided a
Soleimani.
long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister
No, it
Bibi
shouldn't continue.
Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before.
Good.
And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel.
Awesome.
I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades.
We love our
Hopefully,
military.
we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's
Hopefully
so.
not.
I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular
Raising
general,
Cane.
and
I had
all
them
of the
for dinner.
brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either
No.
peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left.
Might need you,
Tonight's was
Valhalla.
the
May
most
actually come
difficult
on
of
here
them all,
if you
by
want to
far,
later on.
and
I don't
perhaps
know what's going to
the
happen.
most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular,
the Pentagon is going to be going live.
I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, so we got Rubio is there. I didn't see who all was there. I didn't think about paying attention to that. So Marco Rubio was there, Secretary of State. So you guys coming in? Sorry, I came in hot here. This is the I heard I was at Publix. trying to get me some roast beef. And I got a message from Trump saying that we had. Oh, see, I can see if I can pull that up. Actually, read that. Hope y'all are doing well this Saturday night. Hope you are doing well. Let's see here. Do we go there? And then we'll do. All right. Let's see. Bump, 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 bump. I missed that one. And
Thank you
then
very much, and thank you for being here in the Oval Office, one of the great places of the world.
They went to the next
Historic
thing.
announcement about
That's
the Golden
Secretary
Dome
of
missile
Defense. I
defense
actually need to
shield.
find
Something we
that. Let's
want.
see. What's the Pentagon?
Ronald Reagan wanted it many years ago, but they didn't have the technology. But it's something.
Pentagon briefing is now. Let's see. Is that no? That's not a live feed. Those aren't live feeds. Those aren't live feeds. That's those people that come up with weird stuff. All right, hang on a second. Is this live right now? Holy cow, look at this. This is live in Tel Aviv. We have incoming in oh, wait, hold on. You guys don't have that. Sorry. I'm slow. Live from Tel Aviv. Well, it says live, but I've got a feeling it's probably not if it's jumping around like this. Let's see where this. I don't know what man is. If it's jumping around, that's not live. But I have seen these before. This is what it's like when the Iron Dome now starts trying to shoot those things down. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, that's not live. That's not live. I apologize, y'all. I get fooled every once in a while. If anybody has a feed for the Pentagon, will you please send me a link? So that is not that one. That is not that. Let's see. Printer. Let's go up here. Let's see what they've got. That's not them. This is this one. All right, let's see here. All right, we're going to put this on mute. And we're going to see. Watch now, start streaming 30 minutes ago. Trump ran live. All right, we're going to see what happens here. This is the Associated Press. I'm just using them as a place card here because I don't want to miss the Pentagon briefing. They have that. Let's see, where's my button? There you go. We go that one. No, that's one button. We'll do that one. I think that'll work. Now let's go over here. We're going to do one more. I'm going to go to get another YouTube setup. I hope everybody's doing great tonight. Saturday's been a beautiful day today. Very, very beautiful. Let's see here. Ooh, wait a second. Maybe that's a good one. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Live. And then we got to change the filters. We're here to live. I didn't even have a chance to fire the sucker up, man. Holy cow. All right, let's see here. Bump. All right. This is coming from other feeds as well. So it should be. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, they're saying that. Watch. We're going to see. I have two feeds here and they both look the same. So let's see what this is. And we'll share this tab instead. So what I'm seeing is that supposedly this is Tel Aviv live. Iran missiles launched on Tel Aviv. I don't know when. Let's see here if we got anything on that. Where's the button I was looking for? There's the button I'm looking for. No, I want to get rid of their chat. Oh, wait, that's my chat, isn't it? Is this my chat? No, it's not. Let me get rid of that chat. Okay. Let's see here what they've got. This is live. Let's see. Do they have any? 30 minutes ago. So the sun's coming up in Tel Aviv. Let's see. Do they have any missiles? I said they were launching attacks. I don't see anything in the old feed. I don't know. We'll just we'll stick here for the. Let's go over. Let's see if I do this. Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one. That. No, I don't like any of that. I don't like any of this. I don't like what I'm doing. I don't like who I am. They just don't like me right now. All right. Well, if nothing else, that's a beautiful picture. Supposedly that's live. Most people aren't ready. Oh boy, I don't even know what that means. Hey, Ted Wendell, how you doing, buddy? I agree. God bless and keep safe our military. Amen to that. That is true. Valhalla says I'm doing better than Iran anyway. Yes, it was very crazy. Let's see. Let me go back. I'm going to start saying hi to everybody. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How you doing? Of course, the beautiful, the talented Valhalla awaits. Actually, who did I say that to? Just like that. And I just realized I probably do need a hat on. Sorry. It does look bad. Oh, wait, this will really make people mad. This will make people so mad. Look at this. Because people, if they're scrolling through and they see this live, they'll think, oh, that's the Trump guy. And then they're going to come in here and they're going to see Make Expert great again. How's that? I got here. So crazy. I was at Publix. We came home, and evidently now the other day our air conditioner wasn't working 2 weeks ago. Tonight it's our ice maker. So away I go to the gas station, get a couple bags of ice, can walk in, told White Rabbit, I'm like, you got ice. I'm going to see what's going on with this Iran thing. I may go live. I don't know what's happening. And that's a big shocker there. I don't know what's happening. And I sat down and got a notification that there's going to be a speech from the. Oh, hey, this is good. This is good. I like this. We're going to share over here. This is the AP. Oh, wait, want to do live still? Boop. Yeah, that's live from the White House right now. And you know why we're going to show that? Because that's beautiful. And I love that it doesn't have any weird Technicolor glow on it right now or anything. Sheehan's, how you doing? Annette Harmon, how are you? Elizabeth, what's up? Deanne Scholler. I almost said Schaller. I almost got the A and the zero. Is A and the zero? What is wrong with me? A and the O backwards. Sharon Kobach, how are you doing? Patty Cake. Wait, is that you know, you named after a friend Roger Rabbit. She played Patty Cake with him. Oh, hey, sweet tea. Look at you changing your avatar again. Of course, Ted Wendell. Thank you, Ted Wendell, again. 80s Music Man, how are you doing? Starzed, what's up? Fire and Ice, how are you? Before I go, how you doing? Bonnie Heron, what is going on? And Patty Cake, the expert, was already great. I love you, Patty Cake. You're awesome. Thank you. Quick little tidbit of trivia knowledge. Those of you that know he was a long-time career political analysis. Britt Hume, he was ABC, he was Fox, all that. I had the hey Shane, how you doing? I had the good luck to I love you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Saw the True Social Update. And I came straight to YouTube knowing you go live for it. But Britt Hume, his father was a reporter also. And I think he told the story, it was like during the 1950s. It was we'll just say everything changed when Kennedy got assassinated. But so we'll say before Kennedy, his father tells stories like, you know, you'd be in DC and you would pour down rain or something. And everybody would run up underneath this the what's that called there? Where the columns are, the roof. They get underneath the roof and hide out, you know, because it stay dry. And that's what you used to be able to walk right up. And I miss those days. You'd be able to do that with the Capitol. And I hope to live in a world where we can do that again. And that's my goal. Let's see here. All right, let's see. I was going to show you guys. So this is what got me today. Got me over here doing this. We're going to share this tab. I don't know what ForDAO is. I need to figure out what ForDAO is. But anyway, this is the thing. We have completed our. Can you guys see this? Okay, yeah. We have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran. Now, think about this: 3 nuclear sites. Do you guys? I used to be kind of a nerd on all this stuff, so hang with me for a second. Iran we uh there was former administrations and all that, uh under the guise of environmentalism and us saving the planet. They're like, we don't, Iran shouldn't have to burn oil. Oil is so bad. They hate oil. Just remember this: the only substance that's all natural that there's more of on this world than oil is water. So it's not like, I think they may have been pulling our legs all these years, but it was like, oh, Iran, they need energy. They don't have rivers and stuff like this. Like they can't do hydroplane or whatever that's called, and said we need to give them nuclear fuel, and very bad idea. The neocons were probably, they're into it along with certain vast right wing conspiracy left on the left people. They were into it too. So it was a weird thing. It's like, no, Iran never needs to have their hands on nuclear energy or nuclear. Let them figure it out. Let them figure out how to get their own uranium, and Iranium. That's what they are now. They're glowing. But anyway, let them figure it out. Let them deal with their problems. Blah blah blah. And Israel at the time was warning, don't do it. You can't trust Iran. And they're, oh, we just need this. We just need one power plant. That's all we need. So today, and I told you all this because I did not know that they had at least 3 nuclear sites, including Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan. It's all Swahili to me. All planes are now outside the Iran airspace. That would give me a cold chill because he's saying it because I believe, right? I mean, I have faith. And it's thinking to yourself that the president waited, they're outside the airspace, and he's like, okay, click, and let us all know in an instant. That is absolutely false. What are you doing? Why do they need nuclear? They have camels. That's true. That's true. But a camel can only keep them warm for so long. Why can the U.S. have nuclear but no one else? Because we invented it. You don't give stuff away that you create. You don't go to work just to give your work away. You see what I'm saying? I mean, that's you find anywhere in the history of the world where anybody worked really hard to give. You think like Henry Ford, he didn't give away the Model T. Jack Daniels didn't give away whiskey. So just think like that. It's and you have if you look at the history of the U.S. Nuclear program, you'll realize that some scientists really, really paid dearly for their discoveries. And you tend to have more respect when your colleagues have skin falling off because they played with the uranium in a wrong way. What's that thing called? Is the Devils? I can't remember it. The devil or something. Anyway, all planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. Hey, great American warriors, man, we love that. Hey, Bahal, you still here? All us here, great American warriors. This is not another military. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now's the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Yes. Now, let me ask you, when have you ever heard a politician say, we did this? Things were getting out of hand. We're still under the Bush doctrine, the preemptive strikes. And you can get them before they get us. And after something like this, immediately says, let's go to the peace tables. Oh, wait, hold on. I hear noise. What am I hearing? It's not that. Where'd it go? I heard a horn honk. I really hope that wasn't here. Really be upset if it was. That didn't seem very live. No, it doesn't. Let's see here. Let's go back. Crap. Where did I hear that? Mm-hmm. Anything else on? Do I? This, no, this, no. Okay. It's got to be from, can't be from there. And I found it. It is, this was that is what was beeping. Traveling Fools, my bud, 20 months. Oh my gosh, dude. Dude, we've got to get together, brother. Like I hate saying that all the time. It's a broken record at this point. We're gonna do it. Heather May, how you doing here? Now I can become death, destroyer of worlds. Oh, what's that quote from? Yes. Valhalla. We're just gonna give that to him. You can't think of the quote. Sorry. Have they not heard of solar power? Well, let me tell you what. Right now, they got a lot of glass over there. They got a lot of mirrors. Hey, Angie, I was at the store getting ice. Did you hear about the ice makers out? And I was standing there in line. I was like, why? And then all of a sudden, over the radio, Angie, my beautiful Angie, when will your clouds disappear? Anyway, Oppenheimer. I still haven't seen that movie. I really need to. But anyway, they don't need nuclear power. How about using the massive oil they have to generate power? That's the point. We still use oil in this country to generate power. Oil is not a bad thing. But that was part of the argument, when, we're going to give it to him. But don't worry, he's going to be like Saddam Hussein. They'll let all the inspectors in. How did that one end up? Don't think so good. Oh, yeah, you're there. Of course, there's a lot of heat. Let's see here. What's he saying? Oh, here's the guy who's complaining about not eating. Okay, so we had this. Let me go back and see what else there was. This was kind of cool. I didn't know this was going on, so I'm going to share this with you guys real quick because I respect this at every level. This was his. I mean, that's his message right there. Just the American flag. That's really, it's to me, someone who loves America so much. When I see that, and there's no words, it's literally the meaning of a picture says 1,000 words. That's really cool. Let's see here. There's the White House, and then another American flag. That's cool. All right, let's see. I need to go. Oh yeah, I want to share this with you guys. You guys got your grease pencils ready? You ready to write something down? Here we go. Look at this. I had a professor one time said that he likes to drive by as many gas stations as he can because that's how he keeps up with U.S. foreign policy. Looking at the gas prices. So we always look at the gas prices. This is AAA fuel prices. The today's national average is $3.22. Okay. So let's see what that goes to in the next couple of days. Do you think we can remember that? $3.22. Jenny, how you doing, babe? Let's see here. Hey, Linda Lazier, how you doing? Dan Davis, what's up, brother? Andrew Myers, how are you? T for two, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, then you can slap my ass and call me Sally. Yeah, I saw that. That's what made me think about it. I was actually standing in line at the gas station trying to get ice. All right, let's see here what else we've got. Let me go back over here. Come on, shrink down. Let's go to, let's hit that again. I'll look for Israel live again. Hit live. See if, that's not anything live. Is this live? Ooh. Oh, here we go.
Bully of the Middle East and must
Here
now
we
make
go.
peace. And if they do not, future attacks
Boom.
will be a lot easier.
Boom.
He said he
Look at that
worked
guy. He
with
doesn't know what he's talking
Tim
about.
and Benjamin Netanyahu,
There you go.
Israel's prime minister, and they've gone a long way in erasing
No, I
this
don't like this.
horrible threat to Israel. Now, he praised the U.S. military. He said that operations like this haven't been seen in decades, and he hopes that we will no longer need their services in this capacity. Now, he said he directly said Iran, it is now peace or tragedy, and it will be far greater than what was witnessed over the last few days. This is a major escalation and now tethers the United States to a conflict with no specific end in sight, despite the president saying he wants this to end.
I think he said tonight there was an end.
To make peace. Here is what the president said only moments ago.
Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier.
A lot easier. So that means that we took out a lot of radar and
said that only
SAM
the United
sites.
States was capable of carrying out this operation, and it struck 3 nuclear sites: Natanz, Esfahan, and the Fordow facility. Now, the reason that both Israel and the United States say only America could achieve this strike is because the Fordow facility is deep underground inside a mountain and heavily fortified. And these B-2 stealth bombers, which we saw moving across the Pacific earlier today, despite U.S. sources telling
the B-2s are over there in your neck of the woods. Aren't they stationed in Kansas?
Indicates that a decision had been made. These bombers are the only aircraft capable of carrying these massive ordnance penetrators. Now, these
massive ordnance
bombs,
penetrators.
They weigh approximately 13,000.
Come on, dude! You can't say that on TV. Oh, I love the B-2 bombers. Look at those things.
They can carry approximately 2,300 kilograms of explosives. They are designed to reach incredible depths, and they hit the ground at near supersonic velocity. Now, it's reported that these
can you imagine a bomb coming in, breaking the sound barrier
deep, but it was believed that the Fordow facility was even deeper inside this mountain. So there were reports that it may require multiple attacks and multiple bombs for a successful strike on this uranium enrichment facility. The president has said that these strikes have been vastly spectacular and successful. But this also goes against many things the president spruiked, not only during his campaigns, but also during his presidency, as whilst he has always said Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, he has also spruiked himself as the peace through strength president, the president who on his inauguration day read that basically he will not be measured. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. Now, this decision, President Donald Trump only said 2 days ago he would make a decision to go into Iran within the next 2 weeks. And also, he had been speaking around rhetoric, saying, no one will know what I do. I may or may not do it. And sort of leading people on to and whether or not he would go in, because many of his MAGA supporters and many people in the Republican Party didn't want America entangled in another foreign war. This may lead to that now.
We don't want domestic wars either.
Very mixed responses coming from Americans. Within the Republican Party, Congressman Thomas Massey from Kentucky has said this is not constitutional, criticizing the president for making this decision without going to the Congress first. Then you also have Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican and staunch and very vocal ally of President Trump, typically saying Let us join together and pray for the safety of the US troops and Americans in the Middle East. Let us pray that we are not attacked by terrorists on our homeland after our border was open for the past 4 years. And she said, let us pray for peace. So she has been very critical previously about the concept of Americans entering foreign wars.
Okay.
We saw
all right, we're gonna hush this
campaigns, very critical of the Iraq War.
We're gonna stop meme copium there from talking, and we're gonna go over here and share. Let's see. Hang on a second. Let me see how I want to share this first. Nope. It's not what I wanted at all. It's not how I wanted it at all. Yeah, it is. Here we go. How can I make that bigger? Why can't I get full screen on these things? All right, let's see here. Wait, messed that up. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My amateurness just started going through. All right. So we got this. Let's see here. Sorry, the chat. Oh man, I don't have my chat pulled up either. Guys, I'm slacking today, y'all. I'm slacking. It's slacky. Let's see here. Go to this button. And let me analytics. Oh, that's the wrong thing. We go here and we go pop out chat. There we go. Now I can kind of see things. I felt like I was missing stuff, and I see now that they sort of. And by the way, Jenny 8675309, don't you go anywhere until I tell you happy birthday. So Jennifer Griffin, I thought I used to know her. Who is she? Oh, it doesn't matter. Look.
More according to the president. The other thing I can point out, Brett, is that this is an operation in the last 18 years since I've been at the Pentagon. I've never seen such operational security. There was nobody speaking about this, any of the preparations. There was a complete lockdown, almost a blackout of information for the last few days. I'm sitting here in the Pentagon right now. I can tell you the hallways are empty.
Wow.
And all of the information is coming right now out of the White House. That is a significant achievement because there were no leaks about the timing. Now, sometimes I think those who, a lot of the flight trackers, the open source intelligence flight trackers, that flight radar did indicate some of when the B-2s took off from Whiteman. But again, nobody really expected that it would take place this evening. If you looked at the moon schedule, you might have had a clue because it was a waning crescent and almost a new moon on the 25th. So it would have been very, very dark over Iran tonight, and you need that in order to bomb. That's the ideal condition.
We're not going to go into Iran.
B-2 that is, yes, itself.
Don't worry about it.
But
Georgie, how you doing?
Escorted in case any Iran
Gigi, what's up?
Any planes or there were any opportunities to fire on those B-2s, which are such valuable and very, very special planes. Only the U.S. military has this kind of weaponry and this capability. No other country in the world could have carried off what occurred tonight at those 3 uranium enrichment sites in Iran.
Yeah, Jen, you're exactly right.
Okay, so that she tells a lot there. There's two things at the beginning of this and the beginning of what she started to say and the end of what she said. I want to talk about both those things. So at the beginning, she was talking about how quiet the Pentagon is. I know a guy. He told me personally. It's a U.S. congressman. Said that when he got elected, he got on the what committee was this? The Foreign Relations Committee, I think, or subcommittee. He's on the Foreign Relations Committee, and they were going into a closed session that dealt with. You had to have a oops. No, stop that. Okay, I got sorry. It keeps wanting to connect to my phone, and there's new updates. He's over here on Truth doing this stuff like crazy. And I'll read that here in a second. But anyway, so what this congressman said was that he went in there, they had to like put all their cell phones, they weren't allowed to bring cell phones in, all this other stuff. And he's like, man, this is this is kind of cool, but it's like stuff. I forget how he said it. Anyway, a veteran congressman said to this guy, because he was a freshman, said, "Don't worry about it. You'll know about this on CNN, but before you get out of the room, they'll know all about this on CNN." And the guy I listened to, he was going on to say how that was one of the big disappointments about going to DC, was that there are no secrets. And how it's like, as soon as somebody finds out something, they want to rush to be the first one to tell somebody. It's like they're like, "Oh, hey, listen to what I have." This is the gossip circle. Excuse me. For Jennifer Cryer to say that there was zero talk of the Pentagon and that all stuff is coming to the White House, that means a certain type of fear of God has been instilled in these people. This is the time when you're seeing President Trump become presidential. He is now officially no longer his first term in office. It was funny, it was cool, whatever you want to say. It was like dropping a kid off for kindergarten. Now he's staying up all night writing his thesis and getting ready to get his doctorate. This is with surgical precision. If you kept a rumor in Washington, D.C., out of the press. Now, the next thing is she said, there's no other country in the world that could have done this. That was how she ended this. Correct. 100% correct. Nobody has. A couple countries are trying to get to our level of technology. They can't do it. I'm Raven. I'm so sorry you're sick. I'm still trying to get over stuff. Oh, which reminds me, I have in a second, I got to take where'd it go? I got to take my nighttime antibiotics. Oh my gosh, it's a huge pill. So there's no other country that could have done this. We did not want to be involved, so this also tells me. This was a moment of where Israel intelligence had to come to the United States and sell it to us and say, this is what's happening. We have the information. The Mossad has an amazing spy system in place in Iran. It's absolutely amazing right now, y'all. It's just it's incredible. The other night when Israel struck Iran, they took out every single general in the Iranian military. There is no leadership in the military. That is, again, I feel like I'm overusing this word, surgical precision. Hey, living life, how you doing, babe? Is Let's Go here? Let's Go, are you causing trouble? Where are you? Hey, Gina Fitzgerald, what's up? Let's go. How'd you know we don't already have boots on the ground? Well, why would we? What are we going to do? That's a question for Valhalla. And like I said, it's like Valhalla. Steve, I don't know which way this conversation is going to go. May I have to ask you for some professional help? Zach, hey, how you doing, bud? What's going on? Man, I really am. Like, I was joking and stuff. Like, you're saying something about like tear ducts the other day. I have hereditary dry eye, and so I don't know, man. I've been thinking about you, and I was like, I don't know if you were kidding or you're serious, but if you're serious, man, it sucks. Absolutely, Georgie. Always. First responders of all types. Let's see here. You thought that one through KKC? Like, you ever been a pilot? You ever been on a plane? You drop your payload. I'll tell you what. You ever sat on a toilet after like eating some like real spicy, like some kung pao chicken or something like that? When you drop your payload, and when you hit that little handle to flush, whether or not you hit your target. It's the same thing, bro. Same thing. Not very different. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm still looking for this one. And I gotta go back over here to truth. So We're going to do that. I don't like notifications. And let's see here. We hit this. Let me do. All right. We're going to share this one. And it is. I'm so going to forget to take my antibiotics. Wait, where'd my thing go? This one. Boop. All right. So this just came in from the president. Oh, whoops. All right. Any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America, and this is in all caps. Hey, y'all. Somebody came to the chat there and I put in all caps, and then they apologized to the mods. I was like, trust me, I don't think anybody's worried about all caps over here. Okay. Hey, man. Yeah. Whoops. I just lost it. I hit the wrong tab. Any retaliation by Iran against the United States of America will be met with force far greater than what was witnessed tonight. Thank you, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. Oh, that is how you do diplomacy. I got quite heated debates long time ago. But it still goes to this day. I got a little foreign policy things. Kind of my jam, man. I love that stuff. I nerd out over it. And it's funny, foreign policy. And then, man, it's weird. Yeah. All right, so what happens when you don't sleep? Okay, so there'll be a recession. I'll tell you what, I will take this recession over the gross amount of inflation we just went through. But here's the thing: the president has to get his tax cuts through. And that's how you affect the economy. There's two ways you make America great again. You have to cut bureaucratic red tape, and you have to cut taxes. Because every penny that's in the purse of the government, every penny that's in the treasury of the government, it's my own quote, I can't remember it. Every penny that's in the treasury of the government is a penny that was taken from the purse of liberty. Don't forget that. When has Iran ever retaliated? I mean, really, what are they going to do? I mean, what are they going to do? Tell me. Tell us all what they're going to do. Why would we ever be afraid of a pissant nation like Iran? Did you see Iraq? I mean, honestly, we're Americans, man. We ain't afraid of nothing. We ain't scared of the dark. Man, we're Luke Skywalker going into the trench run the Death Star. Man, you don't see him scared of nothing. Everybody's got all everything else. But Luke Skywalker, he turns off his computer and says, yeah, man, we're going to do it like we did back in Beggar's Canyon. Yahoo! Hit the button and go home. That's America, man. That's America. How we do this. We're not scared of little pissant place like Iran. I can't even find that on a map. I know that when you look at satellite images, you'll find the glowy spot, though. All right. Let's see here. Where is, so we got that. I need to find, because I'm still not, I keep getting distracted. You guys got to quit distracting me. Talk amongst yourselves. Put a recipe for how you make a standard lead cake. All right, we're going to do that, and then need, what is that thing called? What is that called? Where is it? Does anybody have it? No. That was a couple of days ago. No. Oh, no way. No way. This is so awesome. Of course there is. All right, I'm going to show you guys something else. So dumb. Please tell me I can find a good stream on this. No, that's not it. Please. No. No, that's not it. Hang on a second. Um, man, I hate how everybody's on TikTok, dude. I hate that place. It's like it's crazy. All right, you guys, give me a second. I'm looking for the live stuff right now. Oh, just so wonderful. This is live. No, this isn't live. Okay, that's not live. Sorry, that's not live. Not live, not live. That's not live. Well, I tell you what, man, I got taken for it. Let's see here. No, not it. Not it. Not it. No, 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 no. Okay. Is showing that. Where would that be? Hang on a second. That's gotta be let me do something real quick, guys. I'm trying to find so it's 7:48 there. All right. No. Let's see, we'll go to and will they give me that live? Come on. Live, 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 live. Oh, it's Tempe. And this is oh yeah, awesome. Oh, this is so great. What idiots. Where's the no volume on this? Oh, I got turned off. This is gonna be great. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. You gotta get me out of here. I can't get back over to where I was. I can't get back over to see you guys. All right, here we go. And yeah, look what we got. Look what we got. Oh, no, look. Oh, ice is so bad. Ice is so bad. We're going to stand in the middle of the street. No ice for my tea. No ice for my gun. You know what? Ice is so bad. My ice maker quit working. You know that really ticks me off. I really like ice. My ice maker doesn't work. But they're sitting here. You missed wait a second. That was a figurative term of speech. Because you know why? This doesn't matter when there's bigger things in the world to fight. Oh, look at me. Oh, we're not going to do this. We're not going to go back to Canada. No Canada for me. Oh, no. Oh, let the little people. All right, we're going to stop that. I don't care. Protesters, you know what protesters ought to do? Gotta get a job. just like in Vietnam, man. Protesters ought to go get a job, cut their hair, take a bath, all that good stuff. Anyway, that's what I was looking for so long. I was like, wait, why someone has this up on YouTube? Lisa Patterson, hang on. Before I forget, everybody, I don't even see it anymore. It's gone so far behind. I want to say, Jenny, 8675 3099.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr.
I was supposed to cut it off before it said Mr., but I meant Jenny, 8675 3099. Happy birthday to you. You get birthday spanking. But anyway, did you guys get birthday spanking? Is that a thing in your culture? Carrie T, how you doing? I'm a Vietnam era veteran, and we go back to the Army today if my country needs or wants me at my age. True story. Iron Rabbit tried to re-enlist after 9/11. She didn't do that for herself. She's thousands of miles away from where the events of 9/11 happened. She tried to re-enlist for you so that the evildoers stay in their sandbox and they don't come over here and try to burn down our place because we're having a good time. We're the United States of America. We're lovers. But we've all been scorned. And there's not a person in this world I can think more than Iron Rabbit. That's just awesome. Bad Duck, what is going on? Like she said, this is the old 2001. I'm ready to go today. Holy cow, man. Let's put her in charge of ordinance. Somebody's got to, hey, Iron Rabbit, can you make a check mark? That's all I need to see. Check. Yep, it's loaded. Check. All right, hang on a second. Wait, I gotta take my inbox. Hang on, give me a second, guys. I will, because I already realized hey, it's 11 o'clock. I'm forgetting. I'm a good boy. I take these things on time. I'm going to stop cam for a second, so that way I can get somebody to say, "Oh my gosh, look at him, he's taking pills on stream." I'm like, no, like these are trying to save my life. If I didn't have a if my body's been invaded by a foreigner's disease. That's next. That's what we should be. Next, we're going to go to Denmark. Say no more of your awful viruses. Hold on, man. I didn't drink enough. Holy cow. Guys, I'm on 1,000 milligrams twice a day. And let me tell you what, it's like swallowing a Lego. It's like a 4-hole Lego thing. Paul Fitzgerald, or Fitzhenry, how you doing? How did I get Fitzgerald? I can't see if I missed anybody come in. My brother-in-law is in Iraq. Ooh, is he know Valhalla? Wouldn't that be cool if they had some shawarma together? Oh, Gigi, you had 2 brothers in Vietnam. I grew up with my parents very much did not appreciate anybody who burns American flags and stomps on, good old red, white, and blue, right? The thing they did not appreciate, they do not like Jane Fonda. No. And for some reason, in history, like everybody's like, it's like what's the stereotype is all guys like World War II history. I've always loved Vietnam history. Like I will sit and watch videos all night long. I'll put them on and fall asleep too. And not like movies, but like actual on the ground footage and whatnot. But one of the things that my parents were always very conscious that I was aware of was that you would see people wear, World War II veteran hats or Korean War veterans, some of that, but you never saw anybody that was proud to say they were a Vietnam veteran. That bothered me. It's always bothered. It's always been like one of those like hippie moments. And 68 was it? Was I think 68 was like was it 65 to 68 was real bad, but 68 was 68 the Tet Offensive? Is that right? Let's see. Tet Offensive was in January 68. It's just horrible. And I remember one day I just started noticing, I was like, man, that guy's got a Vietnam veteran hat. That's cool. Whenever I see somebody like that, I'll thank you. That's how I'll do it. I saw this guy. store. I think like Sam's or something like that. He's checking out, and he had on a veteran. I said like infantry, or I know maybe it said Marines. It was, I can't remember. It was weird because it was that time when like I was like I just gotten into like a 1968 was like the year the Ken Burns special on Vietnam, something like that. I just got done watching it, and it was very fresh in my mind, and I was like, oh, those are the guys that really, really, they saw some bad stuff. And that veteran, I did not think the reason why I didn't is because it was like the only way I can think of how to explain it is it would be like watching Superman walk past you. You don't tug on Superman's cape. That guy, man, I hope he realizes what a badass he was and how much jabronis like me today are very thankful for his service and everybody who's ever had the courage to serve. Love you guys. All right, so let's see here. You guys got me distracted. Hang on here. We got to go back here. There is, let's see, what else is happening over here? They're not showing anything. Wait, I just saw this. You just did that before. I feel live. People are trying to say that there's stuff that's happening in Israel. There isn't. It still is quiet. We got 3 cameras on it now. I'm going to go to breaking news again on Twitter. I go back to the Pentagon, do that search. And that's the latest. Oh, I love this. Have you guys seen? Oh, I'm going to share this with you. So, oh, wait, wrong button. Hang on. No, where was I? There we are. Oh, I'm not sharing anything. That's why I couldn't pull it up. I don't know. I closed out of it. Share screen. And we go over here too. There it is. Have you guys seen this? This is the most amazing thing to me. This is why Al Gore invented the internet. I'm very proud of him. Vietnam veteran Al Gore. Daily Tribune. The pizza reveal. Have you guys seen the pizza reveal? You know about this? This is so crazy, man. Look, in a bizarre yet on-brand twist of Gen Z war watching, the Pentagon Pizza Report is once again proving that nothing fuels global conflict quite like melted cheese and overtime. With Pentagon Papa John orders spiking just before the U.S. strike on Iran's nuclear sites, one thing is clear: America doesn't just go to war, it goes to war on a full stomach. If pizza is being ordered in bulk near military bases, don't wait for a press release. Wait for the next explosion. Screen grab from the Pentagon Pizza Report X. And here we go. Pizza Report. High activity is being reported at the closest Papa John's to the Pentagon. Freddy's Beach Bar reporting abnormally low activity levels for Saturday at 7:11 p.m. I think Freddy's Beach Bar, think it was like the local bar that everybody goes to. I was like, hey, I'm going to go there and tell everybody how cool I am at my job and try to pick up interns. Why do I know stuff like this? Classic indicator for potential overtime in the Pentagon. And look at this, busier than usual. Usually there's no wait. From the owner of Papa John's Pizza in Arlington, it's our goal to always bring you better ingredients. And then over here's the Beach Bar, less busy than usual. Yeah, so this is how they usually are. The top there, the green, and down here, the red is where they are. This is the pizza. They order twice as many pizzas they normally do on a Saturday night. So anyway, I love that stuff, man. It's weird. It's stuff like that's what democracy. All right, let's see what else is happening here. We got the pizza report. We got the gas prices. Good. So this is going to be the thing. This is going to be the liberal talking points tomorrow. Self-proclaimed peacemaker president drags U.S. into another war. No. A war is something that's declared by Congress. Okay. And don't forget that God made man Sam Colt made man equal. What did you see here? What did I see? Yes! America goes to war with garlic dip. Yeah, it's addictive. Hey, Ballstormer, now we knew a guy. Oh, man. Think about this. He called. He's like, yeah, man, I love Papa John. I have him come at my house because it's so far away. It's like Domino's won't come out, but Papa John's will. And I tell them every time, I'm like, I do not want the garlic sauce. I want the nacho cheese sauce. And he's like, and they always bring me the garlic sauce. It makes me so mad. This guy, man, it was so funny. He would get so fired up over that. He's like, so he calls them back up and he would make the delivery driver bring him out one of those little ramekins of cheddar cheese sauce. I was like, dude, like, it's pretty intense, bro. He's like, I want my cheddar cheese sauce, damn it. Ooh, pizza sounds good right now. Vibes, baby, do you have a chain pizza you like? I try to stay away. I try to always do local stuff. But speaking of Papa John's, I have been kind of craving them lately. White Rabbit. This is true. Look, Ballstar, he's backing me up. He's backing me up. I want my cheese sauce. Damn it. I will not be denied. Hate you. That's how he talked, y'all. That's exactly how he talked. Then he falls on. I hate you, and I hope you die. Music Man. You know what's funny? I read that as pizza nuts. But the pizza when they had the big Brooklyn pizza. You ever have that? That was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. 3 Awesome Dogs. How you doing, brother? Hope things are doing better. Hey, Mary Dale's here. That's awesome. People need to remember that Biden Obama and carries the plaid around with money. Oh, that's right. They did. They gave him like, what was it, like $1 billion? But it was their money. Yeah, but there's a U.S. law that says that if you're harboring terrorism, you don't get to keep the money. We do that with drug dealers too. America. We have laws. We do things. Patty Cake says, I love Papa Murphy's. I used to love Papa Murphy's, and then something happened. I don't know what. It's like I was going to a really good one, had really good service, everything. Then I went to a bad one. It's like, I don't know what it is about this. It doesn't taste different. I don't know what's happening. I just don't want it anymore. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? You're here too. I am blessed. You are right, Carrie. See, Carrie, where you been, babe? I always see your picture like in Discord. I'm like, you don't talk to me anymore. You know, it's like, come by, say hi. Papa Murphy's. Was that Irish pizza with corned beef? Papa Murphy. I was thinking Papa John's. Sorry. Papa John's has an interesting story. That guy started making pizza in what was it? He had to do it support his family. And yeah, that's right. His dad had a bar and it was going under, and he started making pizza and it started being successful. And he sold his like 1978 or 1976, something like that. I think it was a zero looking thing, a round number. Camaro to finance it. And then like after he became like a bajillionaire or whatever, he he found that's his old Camaro and bought it back, like 30 years later. Really crazy cool. Harriet, getting better. I still today I kind of had a headache. My stomach's kind of my stomach's nauseous because of these antibiotics I'm taking. It's a never ending stuff. All right, so let's see here. What else do we have here? We got Pentagon, the pizza report. Let's see the latest, and reports that Florida alone had 8 B2s attack it. Holy cow. Whoa, wait a second. Yeah, when's that gonna be? Hang on a second. I'm still looking for that. We gotta find and see if the Pentagon is ever gonna go live. And nobody's showing it. Ah, crap. Hang on. They probably won't say anything until tomorrow. Hang on though, man. If I read this, if this ends up being true, and it's weird, a lot of the stuff does end up being true. No. No, it's not live. I know it's not live because it's those stupid Indian channels that try to fake it. Oh. Oh wow. Okay, so hang on a second. Let me see if I can. Let me share this. Okay, so this is coming from a feed, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to just focus on the picture. I paused it, so this is not live. I mean, there's a chat going on. It's the news. But let's look at here about what they're showing. So this is Fox News. Nobody else is live right now, but for Fox. Let's see here. So you have a civilian nuclear site. Are these? That's weird. What's that about? They have uranium mines. Holy cow! I didn't even know they had uranium in that country. Military strike. I don't understand what that means, but the research reactors are up here. These are the ones they're supposed to have or whatever. But this is where. So Fardo, that's gone. Isfahan, and what was the other one they said? Natanz, was that maybe it? Or Iraq? I bet you it's these three right here. Those three are gone. Iraq, Fardo, and no, is Isfahan. So, But anyway, they went right into the middle of the country. This is something that like you have Iraq is next to them, you have Syria, you have Turkey. You got Afghanistan over here. This is something Israel could not have done. You can't because they don't have long range bombers that can make this. Now, here's what I was telling you. If what I just saw comes to be true, they sent. Hang on, how many they say? Oh crap! I just updated. I don't want to see that. Okay, hang on. Sorry, guys. So it was how many did they say? The Air Force successful strikes. No, how many B2s did they say took off? Oh man, where was that? It updated and I lost it. Ah, crap. No, I heard the Pentagon. So evidently there's been 2 flights of B2s. One was earlier this week, and then there was ones today. Today's one the media all went gaga over. Those weren't the ones that did. I guarantee it'd be the ones that did from the earlier ones. Oh, hey, so get this. All right. So who was here? Hey, Judge Matt, what's happening? Is anybody here still wants to be an Iran sweeper? Anybody else here wants to fluff Iran some? So here is this is from Grok, right? Grok, whatever the hell you call this thing. Pentagon estimates indicated that Iranian-backed militias killed at least 608 U.S. troops in Iraq between 2003 and 2011. show more. Historical incidents like the 83 Beirut bombing, 241 deaths. The 1996 Khobar Towers attack, 19 deaths. Also point to Iranian involvement via Hezbollah. However, some argue the evidence is circumstantial and local groups, blah, blah. So, anyway, yeah, this is a long history of Iran playing FOFA. And tonight they got to the A. Let's see here. Where is? Let me see if I can find. Still looking for it, y'all. No. Okay, so it's after that. There was. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I just typed that in. No, many B2 bombers. Iran. And let's see here. All right, so there were 6. That's what it was. So there's 6 B-2 bombers went to Iran. So they're reporting. Each one of those had the bunker buster bomb. Had 2 bunker buster bombs. Supposedly, the rumor is that in the Pentagon there is a file that said, if this doesn't do it, this is the biggest thing we got. So, without going nuclear. So that's how we know it was taken up, because better hope it was. Yo, Lefty, what's up? What are you saying that needs to be censored? Lefty, how bad is it? Because I have a whole list of words that I'm like, you can't say this. Have you ever seen George Carlin? They're like all the bad words you can't say. That is where I get all my stuff. That, and much like the Sesame Street, except that this show has not been brought to you by the letter N. That's banned too. What censorship? Where? No, it's not. So that means that YouTube is blocking it. That means it's a YouTube. Yep. Hey, everybody, welcome Lefty Lulz. He's finally hit his goal, his dream of having 1,000 subscribers. And he he is always working hard to check the chinks in the armor and make sure that he can get through to YouTube when he wants to. Yeah, look at that. Look, Georgie's saying it too. YouTube's blocking it. That is crazy. Thank you, Georgie, for being here. That's cool. What have you been up to lately? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I know that. I was saying that because it is banned, because I had to. Oh, there you go. Hey, everybody! Lefty made it in. CJ Lorraine, how you doing? Let's see here. Let me get back here and try to find something new. You'd think, man. So everybody came out real quick. Everybody's like, oh, panicky, panicky, panicky. And guess what? Nobody's saying anything. Pentagon Pizza wins again. So you're not live. What's happening? Well, we're going to hit this one, B2s. And we'll do the... Who is Nick Sortor? Oh, you guys are going to love this. All right, hang on a second. This is going to be fun. Oh, crap. I hate when I make something big and it just gets in the way. You ever get something like you blow it up, it gets real big, and then it gets too big and it just gets in the way. Let's go. No, I have a partnership. Let's go. Have you ever signed a contract? Do you watch movies with gladiators? What are you doing, silly? Shouldn't you be in bed? Don't you have church in the morning? Let's go. Hang on, where did I go? Where did I lose this at? Hang on, sorry. Share this tab, and then we go. Am I doing it? I think I am doing it. Yes. It's a home run. All right, I'm just going to cover that guy because he doesn't matter. What matters is what I tell you.
Iran's nuclear enrichment sites, 3 in all in Isfahan, Fordo, and Natanz. And you mentioned the 6 bunker-busting bombs, Sean, that the president told you about. That means 3 B-2 bombers were involved in the strikes tonight because each B-2 bomber can only carry 2 of those 15-ton bunker-busting bombs. So that means 3 B-2 bombers were involved. And as we heard from Jennifer's reporting, it's likely deception was involved. Everyone woke up this morning to chat about these 6 B-2 bombers flying
Hang on a second. Look at this.
Refueling over Hawaii.
Okay, so who was it that was saying, oh, we don't know if they did it. We'll never know. Well, there's footage. You know, here I was telling them about the Kung Pao poops. Well, that's what happens when you hit the toilet with the Kung Pao. You Kung Pao chicken poops. Oh, geez, man. We'll never know. Okay, man, just whatever.
At about 11 p.m., but it's clear now that those were decoys and that
decoys. So that's what I want you guys to hear. Check that out. Hang on, I was talking.
Deception was involved. Everyone woke up this morning to chatter about these 6 B-2 bombers flying west over the Pacific, refueling over Hawaii at about 11 p.m. But it's clear now that those were decoys and that another flight of B-2s flew east, likely 3 of them. When you said 6 bunker-busting bombs were dropped, that flight that went east went to the target and annihilated Fordo, as we're hearing, likely destroying Iran's nuclear enrichment program. As you mentioned, for 11 years, President Trump has made clear that Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. That was his red line, and tonight he enforced it. You mentioned the 30 Tomahawks fired from sub.
Oh, there's 30 Tomahawks fired too? Awesome. So did you hear that? So, all right, now this is what's going to be. It's going to be hard for everybody to follow along with this tomorrow. All the talking heads right now, they're all hitting other, you know, we've already read this stuff. Trump promised no wars. He lied. Oh my God. Also, Trump promised that Iran will not get a nuclear weapon. End. Look, hold on. Look. Oh, that's not a good thing because that's heavy. I need something that's not heavy. Will Iran get a nuclear weapon? No. Finn. Over. No. Mic drop. Out of there. Freedom of speech is welcome here. That's why I love it here. Hey, it is welcome. It's gonna be vulgar, you know, the vulgar stuff. That's what save that for the I don't know, man. You know, it's funny. Like I used to be really bad about like cussing and everything else, and then I stopped when I started doing YouTube. And I noticed that in real life, I started slowing down. And you know, I feel better now because of that. I know when you say feel better, what are you talking about? I had to start thinking about what I was saying. I had to slow down my speech. And I had to focus to make sure I was using the correct words. I wasn't being offensive, but yet I was saying stuff, you know, it's easy to say F off, right? It's harder to say, well, this is why I disagree with them. You get to the same thing. It's just, you know, long way around. Uh-oh. Yes, we know about you, Volstorm. He. Volstorm, are you playing patty cake over there with Jessica Rabbit? Oh my gosh. Mary Dale knows her history and still keeps up on things. It's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. There you go. Bad Duck. Thank you so much, sir. Freedom of speech is allowed. Freedom of stupidity is not. Oh, Carrie, thank you so much. I was going to make you feel higher. I was going to make you feel 100% better. I'm happy for you, dear friend. Oh, thank you so much for supporting me on that. It was, you know, it is. I mean, I'm in this big kick about trying to get better as a human. Weird, right? People take the easy road to the cheap shots and all that stuff, and it's one day you wake up and you don't feel good. You don't know why. So you're hungover, but you didn't have anything to drink. You didn't take any narcotics or anything. Why do you have a hangover? You're not happy. It's part of your soul. It's you don't have to believe in any type of higher power. You should, because it's good to humble yourself, but it's part of your soul, and it's like the whole thing, like they do every time they do research on pornography, it's like how bad it is and how it messes with your brain and your emotions and all this stuff. So like pornography is not clean entertainment. Well, I mean, maybe it's clean. I don't know. But anyway, if you ever read of the like great hunters, and that used to be a big thing, like late 1800s, early 1900s, like they colonized Africa, right? And the hunters that would go over there and talk about the beast of Africa, the lions, the tigers, the hippopotamus, the most dangerous animal in the world, and hunting them. And then you read about people that have hunted polar bear, stuff like that. And they talk about a euphoric feeling. It's a high that they can't explain. And I get what what that high is. I understand why they have that feeling of euphorism, because it's primitive. You've stripped everything out and you've gone back to being the hunter. Gardeners have that same feeling because we have hunters and we have gatherers. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'll stop. Gina Fitzgerald, the Middle East, the world center for gas and oil and all stuff. Let's see how that is going right now. I do not know. Let's find out how that is. U.S. oil product. Oh. Where did that come from? Let's see. That doesn't compare to other countries. I mean, I could read you what the I could read you what the AI said, but I'll look for something else. I want hang on a second. Use primary protection. Let's see here. So why does the AI say that and I can't find a good Oh, 1 week ago. This is crude oil. I don't want crude oil. I hate to do Wikipedia, but we're going to. Let's see here. Enhanced service. We got them. We got that. We got. Don't need to see that. Let's see here. Oh. Oil by country. I still can't find what I want. Why is that so hard? Oh, maybe that's why. All right. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is from Wikipedia, which I'm not a fan of. I'm one of those people who's like, oh, Wikipedia, it's not, you need to find a better source. But, we all live on Wikipedia nowadays. So here we go. Wikipedia, list of countries by proven oil reserves. We go down here and see you can change this. So I went to oil production in February 25. That's this year, I believe. Barrels of oil per day produced. United States, number 1 in oil production in the world. Number 2 is Russia. Hey, so there we go. Let's see. Where's Iran? Iran produces 4 million. Russia produces 9 million. I'll tell you what. Why don't we quit taking sides with Ukraine and be like, hey, let's talk about some of that Texas tea you guys have. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what other countries are here. Oh, Canada produces more oil than Iran. Well, there we go. Let's just hang out with the Canadians. Saudi Arabia, who is very, very, very close allies, is number 2. Look at how much Norway has. Look at that. Kazakhstan, Brazil, Iran, of course. So you got Iran, and then right below that's Brazil. Brazil, we're very friendly with. We're good with them. United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Norway. That looks just like Denmark, like Mexico. So it's So Iran is what? Look, Iraq. Hey, guess what? Iraq. I think they owe us a barrel or two. Maybe they need to drill some more over there, huh? So you got Iraq's more. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Iran's number 7 on the list. So, I'm not really worried about it. So it never is what it seems like. Yeah, I mean they tell us this stuff. It's like I realize everybody's telling you stuff. They're trying to sell newspapers. Okay, I'm not trying to sell anything. If I was trying to sell something, I'd be like, hey, if anybody wants wants the pillow that Shizzy Wiznut slept on, we're gonna auction that sucker off. But you know what? $350, not worth sending the stuff. Ha! Repeating these. Stop asking me for money. How is Brazil part of OPEC? I don't know. I just think they were they? Yeah, there you go. It works in the battery and works in the oil field. Twinkies and Coke. There you go, babe. I love it. Oh, good point, Bad Duck. Very good point. Oh, let's go back over there. Where is Australia? Do they make oil? Is Australia on this list? Did I miss them? Right, where's Australia? Oh, there they are. So they make 235,000. They are. Let's see here. So that's. Hey, you know what? We use a lot less oil if we went to a full nuclear program. Why do people go crazy on Saturdays? It's the heat, man. That's kind of, you know why, Bad Duck? Because they can't get over FNL. That's why I ease into the week. Have you never noticed that? So you got FNL, then Saturday's off. The people go crazy. They're like, man, I can't believe it. It's just so exciting. Did you see Will Smith release a song today? I like beautiful girls. I like beautiful girls. And I was like, yeah, man, we all love beautiful chicks, man. Every chick over here is beautiful. It's you celebrate that stuff. Most people, they can't handle that, Bad Duck. You know what I mean. And so it's Saturdays are rough on people, but Will Smith and you and me, we all get it. And then so Sunday, do members only. You got to rally the troops up, right? And then Mondays are kind of casual, and Tuesdays, who knows? It's just kind of builds up. It escalates. It's a circular pie chart. Anyway, oh, let's see here. Why am I not seeing anything else? So this is, I mean, look, if we're not seeing anything else, that means this is not serious. Oh, there have been 5 rounds of negotiations with Iran. Oh, the Atlantic Council. Those guys actually know stuff. That's kind of weird. All right, so we're gonna turn that down. I'm gonna try to find. Let's see here. We got the TikToks here. We're gonna do this. It's my last time I'm gonna go through this, and then true. I am gonna go up here, and we're gonna hit Chick-fil-A. Man, I'm so mad they gave me that English biscuit. Let's see. No. People are trying to figure out how the B2s flew. It's like by magic. What's this? No, this isn't real. No way. Hold on. Wait a second. I think I got something really cool. No, that can't be real. That can't be. Is it? What is this? Come on. Please tell me this is real. Oh, it's not. Sorry. It can't be. Valhalla, are you still here? Do you know how to speak Iraqi? Oh my gosh. All right, let's see here. No, we're gonna go back one way. That's all right. Oh, who cares about B2s? Nobody cares. Oh, probably because I have B2 in the thing. Oh, where's the we're gonna go here? Oh, is there a party at the McCabe's tonight? I think there is. It's trending. Um all right, latest. And terrorist state Iran has lost decades in working nuclear bombs. What is this? All right. Oh, wait a second. Let me find this real quick. Hang on. Give me a second, y'all. Hang on, I got something. I don't know if I could spell, I could go a lot faster. All right. No. I don't have to sign in, do I? I don't want to sign in. All right, let's go to. Come on. Oh, where is that place? Man, this is a big world. You know it? Oh, all right. Let's see. This is wild. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad I get to share this with y'all. This is so awesome. So, this is so cool. This is flight radar. This is live right now of flights all over the world. Look at this. All over the world. You see this? You see all the planes flying? They're all following the jet stream, aren't they? Look at this. You know where they aren't flying? Look at this. They're flying over Afghanistan. Crazy. They're flying over Pakistan. Qatar. Oh, wait, Kuwait. But Kuwait's a little place. Iraq doesn't have anything going on, and neither does Iran. Look at this. Completely no fly zone. Oh, Israel too. No fly zone. But we knew about that. But look, not a single. Look how they're diverting all the flights around Iran. Yeah, those are the good guys. Those, yeah, yay for Iran. Oh, we should all be scared of Iran because no, they're just some hate me tomorrow after the prices go up. Till then, chill pill. Oh. Hey, if the gas station's open, go fill up. Go fill up a tank. You know what's funny is I've got a gas can full of gas, like for like a lawnmower and stuff. And I don't know if a lawnmower takes gas. Anyway, there's no flyover volcano eruptions either, right, Livin? This is kind of like an eruption. This is an eruption. There's that down to the left, 2 yellow dots from the right. What? I'm so lost. I can't do that. I can't trace things. All right, let's go out of here, though. Let's back up a little bit, see what's happening. See, they're moving, man. That's what's crazy about this flight radar. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. The entire world. Look, the world twice. Look at this. Here's America. See, you can see Canada. Not many people are flying to Canada. More people are flying to Alaska than they're flying to Canada. And over here is Canada. You'll see it twice. Let's go back in. So here's something else. Look at that. Where's there's Russia. Look, nobody wants to go to Russia. Australia, and then where is South Korea? Look at that. Very big place. Where is this China? Mongolia, Tibet. Tibet's the capital of China, isn't it? North Korea. So yeah, this is China right here. Where is they got those screwed up names. Then they change everything's name. That's it. Wait a second. Where's Beijing? Where's Beijing on this map? There's Hong Kong. Where's Beijing? Oh, here. Is that no? It's not Beijing, is it? Zhejiang. Sorry. Zhejiang, Bujing, Swingjing. I don't know, man. It's all Chinese to me. Wow, let's see here. Where is Beijing? Because I want to find something. I want to see. There's Taiwan. Look at Taiwan. Small little place. Look how many people are there. Oh, wait a second. That's another place to find. Where is? All right, here's Japan. Right. Look at how Japan, all the flight stuff over there. So Mongolia. I still don't see Beijing. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's Hong Kong. Nanjing. Maybe they call it Nanjing now. I don't know. They changed all that stuff over there. So here's what I'm showing you though. So you know how everybody here, The anti-Americans that come in here and will be like, oh, we gotta be so scared. We gotta put our head, we gotta get a bucket, we gotta get some sand, we gotta dig a hole in the middle, we gotta put our head in there. Because we're so scared, so scared. MG Law, what's happening? Hey, are you gonna go live, man? I'll send everybody over there to you. But anyway, look at this. Oh, wait, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Comments. So, okay, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Look at that. So here is China. Look, here's Germany. Here's Europe. Look how many more planes there are here than there is in China. Okay. Look at this. Look at the United States. It's nighttime. It's midnight on a Saturday night. Look how many flights are leaving here. Look at all this stuff. Look how many. That's what I'm showing you is look at the economic power. So, oh, yeah, right here. See, it's morning in Europe. Right? So all the flights are coming in. But look, China, man, there's nothing. You got South Korea's got a bunch, Japan's got a bunch. They're all outnumbering China. That to me is an economic indicator. That to me that's better than pizza. That's better than ordering pizza. Twitter's been wild this week. What's happening? You're not streaming tonight. We could do real shots of hot sauce tonight. Let's go. I gotta admit, on MG Law, I had those what's that stuff called? The ghost pepper soup. Have you had that yet, Lesko? Dude, you gotta try it, man. I'll tell you why. That is the most amazingly hot stuff to come out. I guarantee you it's the hottest thing I ever had the name Campbell's on it before. I knew a girl last name was Campbell though. All right. Freckles, what's happening, Freckles? What's up? I fall asleep and wake up to this. Yeah, it's all over though, Frex. There's just nothing here. I'm on X. They're not updating. Nobody, like, people try to say stuff like, "Oh no, this is so bad." Nobody cares. Nobody's scared. Nothing has happened. I mean, my congressman said 3 hours ago, now's the time for peace. That's what I'm praying for. There you go. What is McCabe's? Let's figure out what's happening with Jen McCabe and all that. Let's do this one. Oh, I guess the McCabe's did an interview. Well, that's dumb. Let's go to the bombs thing. There's bombs is actually trending on Twitter. And I'm confused. You've heard on blah blah blah. No, done. All right. Y'all, it is Trump and his supporters are out of control. Oh no. Oh, this is kind of cool. Hang on, I'll show you this one. So I don't know who Mediaria News is. They don't even pay for a membership over on the tweets. Oh, that's the wrong thing. And we go this tab instead. Go back over here. And go boop. And then look at this. So they say 6 B-2 bombers dropped 12 GBU-57 bunker buster bombs on Iran's Fordo site. Navy submarines launched 30 Tomahawk missiles at Natanz and Isfahan. A B-2 dropped 2 more bunker busters on Natanz. Source, CNN. There's the bunker buster bomb. Holy cow, man. U.S. Air Force dude there to for size. Oh, look, hold on. World War III's trending. Let's see what World War III is all about. It sounds like it'd be a fun video game, like a strategy game. What's happening here? Oh, wait a second. Is this Iran? Oh, hey, guys, look. We may actually have a picture, a video from this. Look. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Boom goes the dynamite. Look at this. Holy cow. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, that was the shockwave. The shockwave came and got him. Hey, Levy, how's it going, brother? All right, let's see here. That is crazy cool. Yes, enters war. We did not enter war. Oh my gosh, it's so stupid. No, you're not watching anything. You're watching paint dry. Where's Congress? Well, hey, Steve Rustard, what your name is there. Congress is out of session until after the July 4th celebrations. That's the only thing we got from Iran. Man, you think the way they use you guys are remember you guys are seeing movie True Lies, you know? It's like everybody in the Middle East wore a blazer and had like a Sony camcorder. And you don't have any of that stuff now. It's weird, ain't it? Maybe not. How pastors will start their World War III sermons. I'm supposed to listen to this guy?
Good morning. Good morning. I said good morning. You still have time to sign your children up for a vacation Bible.
I don't know what's going on there. Reportedly, the U.S. dropped bombs in Ferdo, blah, 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 blah. Undisputedly, Trump is now Trump's a terrorist. Let's see here. What did this chick say? Oh, look at her. Yeah, that chick. Look at me. Look at me. And like, look, I'm a lacrosse player. Yay. I'm in love with Barack Kohli. Yeah. Well, that's stupid. All right. Reportedly, bombs are dropped. Here she is. I don't know, man. That seems like weak sauce, man. That doesn't seem like a USA bomb, does it to y'all? That seems like a USA bomb. USA. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, yeah. So, they haven't been to my 4th of July party. HBO. What's going on there? Oh, Suicide Squad. That's cool. I like that movie. Massive attack by U.S. on Iran. She's got some footage here. Oh, look at that. I don't know. Is that, you think that's real? You guys think that's real?
Oo, gemiyi vuruyorlar.
MG's like, I can't resist. I'm going to go live. All right, so this is dumb.
Oo, gemiyi vuruyorlar.
Oh, give me a ruler. I don't know why. He needs to measure something. That's funny. Oh, wait. That's not a check, though. Yeah, let's see what she had a bunch of those things. B2. What's this? Oh, it's an attack on Iran. Ooh. That doesn't look like. You know what? That plane in Philadelphia is bigger than that. Ooh, look at that. The United States has officially entered Israel's war against Iran. That is an AI. Look at this. Look how dumb. Well, they're supposed to be. There's a mushroom cloud. There's a mushroom cloud. There's a mushroom cloud. This is from Spider-Man 3, the Sandman. And here's a mushroom cloud on top of the. Look at that. It's so dumb. That is so AI because they don't know things like physics. Oh, look at this. Good morning. I'm drinking my camel juice. Yay, blah, blah, blah. What is that? She said that is sexy. Gross. Look at the armpit. Why is the armpit red? What's going on here? Is she like, what's happening here? What happened there? And that is, look at all the airbrush. There's so much airbrush. Her belly button's almost gone. Oh, that was bad though. That like one thing. Oh, look at this. This is I don't listen to people that are weird. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, there's an Amazon sale. Let's see here. Oh, you can get briefcases, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. There you go. Oh. Welcome to Iran. So let's get all this off the screen. There you go. Hey, let's go. What are you doing right now? Now you get your dirty stuff. You saw it. All right, what's Freckles say? Hey, Nanny Columbia, how you doing? Looks like you got cut off. Oh my god. She is Rosamond's appellate. Oh, yeah. That's so bad. All right, hang on a second. I gotta do the thing. Let's go over here. Hang on. How do I do this? I hope you're ready, MG, because I am. I'm ready to get out of here. So let's hit that, and let's go to. I hit edit. And we go to customization. We go redirect, and we hit. What's that? Denver After Dark? Maybe I just want to send you guys over there. That seems like it might be more fun. MG Law has nothing. Why is MG Law? Why is it so hard for you to just hit on? Just turn it on. Just turn it on, dude. Turn it on. I'm going to bed. I'm probably not going to go to bed. For $2 a day, you too can prevent Zach from being. I think $2 is what does it. Hey, I like $2 bills though, man. That's Thomas Jefferson's on that. If you're thinking about what I accidentally saw, yeah, I think it was. Oh, because he had to turn the computer on. He's got to fire up that old Tandy, huh? He's got to call out and go and be like, what's the passcode again for the www.aol.com? He's got to go ask his wife, wait, honey, can I close out Amazon? Why does he share an Amazon account with his wife? I don't understand that. Oh my gosh. Do you realize? Did you see last night? My wife blamed me. She tried to look something up. She told me today what the pictures popped up were. And then, but yesterday when she saw them, I got blamed for it. I got blamed for her search history. I'm like, I didn't do that. But could you imagine if she had access to my Amazon account? What she would be thinking? Oh, jeez. Oh, what's happening? Nanny Clampett and Heather May. What are you guys talking about? I won't be nosy. Let's see here, but happy yours. Heather May, you don't. Excuse me, you don't go on X, but you need to. You need to subscribe or follow or whatever. I'm on there. That's how I got started. All right, let's see here. You made MG go start his computer. You can't leave him hanging. Well, you know what? It's going to be really bad because I want the AI to do its thing. And I've been on for an hour and 53 minutes. Now, think about that, y'all. We started, and the president of the United States comes out there and says, we just escalated the Middle East, right? And anyway, then you have the we've been on here for like an hour and a half after he got done talking or whatever, and there's not really any type of escalation or anything. Nobody's really doing anything crazy, So what that tells me, what was that? What that tells me is that nothing is really happening. If you're worried about anything, go to church tomorrow. Okay. It'll be a thing. Let's see here. Let me go. This is the last chance, MG. Last chance. And then I'm gonna tell everybody, go find MG. MGLAW. He's not up. He's not up. So I guess he's not going to do anything. It's taking him 20 minutes. Lost Souls is on. Who else? I just saw somebody. Cellulite's on. Oh, I can send you to Valhalla Cam. No, there's nothing. Cellulite's on. Cellulite Podcast, he's on. Oh, no, wait. I didn't want to do that. Hang on, I didn't want to do it. All right, hang on. Let me go. Wait, did I just do that? No. Okay, hang on. Let's go to... Okay, so there's no... I just found a guy that I trust him to have stuff. And there's nothing. There's nothing live. Everybody's done. So you got all the protesters. There were a bunch of ICE protests today. They all gave up. And refresh. Is it up? Is it up? Oh, he just posted it. Well, about freaking time, slowpoke. Holy cow. All right, you guys know what to do. All right, you can go over there and you're going to put all the hearts up there and stuff. So that way he gets a big hit. Anytime I show MG Law. Is he still MG Law? Is that still his name? I don't know. Maybe he's Carol Sievers or something. All right, add direct. Let's go to here. All right. There's no MG Law there. MG LAW. Oh, finally is available. Finally. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna hit the hot thing. The hot thing. We're gonna hit the hot thing. You may have to type the channel name in the redirect window. Hey, I've done this before. MG, why don't you come and dial it, man? We would have such a great time, brother. Man, we'd have so much fun. Oh my gosh, MG. It'd be a lot more fun than with Shizzy. He's like, hey, you think you can crack this helmet if I ran that wall? I'm like, yeah, probably. That sounds like a good idea. He kept doing it and doing it and doing it. I don't know. Hey, speaking of, you know what, MG? If you're here, you can eat ice cream. You can eat ice cream. Anyway, wait, that's the wrong thing. All right, guys. Love y'all. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna say bye. Get your butts to Mars. Wait, that's not how you say it, is it? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it like that. Anyway, did I have anything there? Anything there? Oh yeah. Hey, yeah, here we go. Guys, stay safe. Don't worry about things. You're gonna be fine. Let me know what the gas prices went up in your area tomorrow. Let me know. Okay. Put a comment on my channel or something like that. Let us know. We'll just keep up with thing. And don't worry about it. Nothing's affecting us. Okay. Sky's not falling. We're good. Right. Do something for yourself. Go for a walk. Reorganize your pet rock collection. I don't know. But do that. Don't worry. It's like sitting in a rocking chair. Gives you something to do, but you don't get anywhere.